Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Moonpressure Let's Plays. My name is Hecto, and today we are continuing our investigation in Paradise Killer, episode 14. Last time we talked to the absolute tool that is Yuri and failed to retool our movement skills into climbing skills while parkouring around the ziggurat's rooftops here. And today we are finishing up with our primary investigation by interviewing the last suspect we know of, at least.
One last kiss.
Yes, one last kiss. Who? She has a separate option called demonology? Okay, so maybe we can quiz her on that as well. But first, case files. I want to set a little bit of a baseline before going on to that other stuff. Okay, motives. Who do you think has motive?
Very direct, investigator.
It's been a long millennia. I'm a little cranky.
What mysteries are around us?
But if there were no more islands to end, someone wouldn't have a job to do.
Witness?
And who would benefit from a crime like this? Who would suddenly be called upon to protect against danger?
Don't test me.
Akiko?
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
Time to start asking questions, investigator.
I am apologizing right at the beginning here for my atrocious accent. Okay. Do you think this was all Henry? Pretty pointless question by now, but okay.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Yeah.
Of course I don't. I've seen people doing things. Loyal servants turned to conspirators. Someone found out how to breach the council building. I was there. I saw them. A devilish plan.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Who?
That would be far too easy.
Okay, Did you see Henry while we were floating around the island last night?
Did I? Didn't I? I don't want to say.
I don't like this.
Why?
The truth is all around you, investigator.
That's the key to this whole thing. You need to investigate it yourself.
What can you tell me about the sigils scorched into Henry's skin? Okay, yeah, since she is a demonology expert.
Demons speak in arcane tongues. During a possession, the demon is screaming in rage. The victim screams in the tongue of the demon, but noises humans are capable of making are too limited.
Investigator?
We cannot pronounce demon language. We don't have the vocal range to understand. Sometimes the demon's psychic force wills the word into existence. This can take a number of forms: telepathy, unearthly sounds, loss of vision, and so on.
Okay.
In Henri's case, the white-hot rage of the demon caused the sigils to be scorched on his body. His body was burned from the inside. His insides are probably destroyed. His physical form is being held together by the demon.
Do these sigils affect anyone else?
Those he comes into contact with will also have them scorched into them.
Okay. And we have only seen them, like, down at the wall in front of the... No, right next to the two fake marshals, right? Which would put Henry there if it wasn't faked. Because, yeah, somehow he would have needed to obtain the council blood, which was found on him. So he had to be brought there anyways.
Got it.
What kind of contact?
A strong embrace. The skin needs to be pressed against another skin for several seconds.
The same sigils were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Would Henry have done these?
Are you happy with your truth?
Drawing is an expression of the human mind. When you draw, you communicate something in your mind outwards. The demon has already found a way to express its emotion outwards by scorching Henri's body. The demon already has a canvas. It doesn't need another one.
So why are those symbols at the crime scene?
Do you understand, investigator?
That's for you to find out, investigator. I'm only an expert on demons, not crime scenes.
Yeah, okay, it was pretty much fake. I didn't even remember that those were drawn in blood instead of scorched.
The investigator is here.
Could the demon make Henry draw them?
Those are facts. But are they the truth?
The demon does not control Henri. It causes him to act, but it chooses how to act. Do you see the difference?
Like a boss that tells you what to do, not how to do it.
Precisely. If Henri were to do that, he'd be doing it under his own volition. I don't know about you, but I can't draw characters from a language I don't understand.
Wait, why didn't we note that down? That seemed like important expertise that should have been noted in Starlight. Huh, okay, weird. Let's follow up on that by asking about demonology. How has Carmelina demon-proofed the island?
Demons and gods are just alien beings from a different world. They enter our world through psychic pathways that bridge huge distances in the universe.
Okay, so demon and gods are simply the same?
Traveling along a pathway breaks down the demon's form. Their psychic image crosses space and gathers as solid matter when they arrive on the island.
Their psychic image crosses space and gathers as solid matter. Okay.
The marshals hunt those demons down and exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses after all. When demons don't manage to assume a full corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the island.
Got it.
And the island becomes corrupted.
Laughable.
The rot sets in, and the island must end.
I still don't really see the whole god connection. Are just alien beings from a different world, but what is the difference? You never told us.
Carmelina and Masahiro Heavy Industries developed a new technique that repels this corruption. Their plan is to charge the particles in our air, stopping demons from being able to latch onto the physicality of the island. The very concrete will repel the demons.
That's strange.
Does that mean that Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air?
That's the dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go. The next best thing to the island structure are the minds of the citizens. Perfect 25 will be a hotbed of demonic possessions. Human minds are malleable and porous. Unlike concrete, we have a certain amount of latent psychic ability.
Oh, so she is immortal. Interesting. She said we.
The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but citizens are the sacrifice being made to the pursuit of perfection.
I don't like this.
The marshals will be busy.
The truth is all around you, investigator.
And so, will you, if you get to reform the Paradise Psycho Unit.
Ooh, okay, that seems kind of like a massive deal. We really shouldn't be traveling to Perfect 25 then. It seems like a death trap waiting to happen. Okay. So suddenly I feel like we have relevant concern to not move on. But what would killing the marshals really achieve something here, because who knew this secret? Probably Carmelina? Maybe Witness if he found something out about demons? But they killed the marshals and now are stuck here. Was that intentional? Because up so far it hasn't felt that way.
That's not my priority.
It will be.
What was Montserrat's plan?
With regards to the demons,
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
millennia ago, he would have gone along with Carmelina's plan. He changed. He wanted control. All rulers do. The Syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with the demons, a continual thorn in our sides. Carmelina's plan to block demonic corruption is flawed. The demons would be repelled from the island structures, but would still possess our cattle. They will scapegoat the citizens. He could come down fiercer on them. A nice move for an aspiring despot.
That isn't the Montserrat I remember.
Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. He followed in the footsteps of Ezequiel. They went too far. The new island is born. You will have to live with it.
I love having something to look forward to.
You won't in the future, Lady Loved Eyes.
How is a god's deception different to the illegal communication that allows demons onto the island?
Do you believe a human has the same ability to speak across the vast infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the baying demonic hordes.
Are you happy with your truths?
The victims' dreams are filled with the visions of the gods. They become the gods' thrall, executing their will for promises of power. The victim doesn't realize it has happened. It is subtle, insidious.
Sorry.
That's how it was with me.
There is corruption on this island, investigator.
The Syndicate hasn't worked out how to deal with God's deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you're a victim of the god. I hope that answered your question.
Not really. Not really. I still don't understand how it all works. Specifically the difference between gods and demons. So demons basically fling their psychic echo across the cosmos through the pathways, but gods communicate through the pathways freely. So is it just a difference in power level? Because nothing we have seen so far really tells me the difference between them.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
It did, thank you.
No, it didn't. Okay, that was all on demonology.
Got time to chat?
I have all the time in the world, until the island ends.
Sure.
I want to ask you about being deceived by a god.
You're the expert in that, aren't you, investigator?
Ouch! Okay.
You were our exorcist. You're the expert in all things astral. I want to know how it happens.
The victim catches the attention of a god. The god begins to speak to them in their dreams. Why do you think you caught the attention of a god?
I was the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit.
A perfect target for the machinations of a god looking for power.
Enjoy Perfect 25, investigator.
Damned Harmony saw an opportunity with you. The key that would unlock the Syndicate.
He wanted to kill us all and feed off the released psychic energy.
The immortal Syndicate have a lot of energy to give off. He might have resurrected.
But we are trying to resurrect the gods. Was he just impatient? Couldn't he have just come up and said, "Hey, yo, Syndicate, you're trying to revive the gods? I want to get in on that. Please stick me in a pyramid. Time is meaningless to me anyways." I can wait. Here is a step-by-step instruction on how to best revive me. Please do so. It's literally your one job. I don't understand. I'm so confused.
He'd have been the only god in town.
The gods have no sense of community, do they? Frighteningly antique, yet they have learned nothing.
Okay, so yeah, it seems what she's saying here, that Damned Harmony was just impatient. He didn't want to be resurrected at the same speed. He wanted to have his cake now.
Do you understand, investigator?
Stay out of the shadow of your past, investigator.
Okay. Back to the case. Oh, jeez, she has a lot. Okay, let's reduce that by going through all of the alibis.
Did you see Yuri last night?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
He was in the gardens, investigator. What if there was a gap? You should speak to Lydia.
What do you know about Akiko?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
When you have a hammer, all you see are nails. She's been trying to roll more power into her marshals.
That's weird.
Power!
Akiko wants non-military roles to be taken by her troops. I was on her list. She saw dealing with demons only as a military problem.
Investigator.
Exorcism shouldn't be done by soldiers. They're not trained for it. Akiko disagreed.
So why kill the council?
And more importantly, why kill you? One last kiss. Why do that? She was involved with the whole deal of Henry murdering One Last Kiss, right?
Scare the next council into militarizing. Create a soldier's paradise. Do you think that's enough of a motive?
And this is the first thing we note down from her. Kinda weird, not gonna lie.
Tell me why Witness might want to kill the council.
Well,
Witness is damaged. He's whipped himself into a religious craze. Started thinking things that shouldn't be thought about.
that's strange.
What things?
He's become apocalyptic, fatalistic, convinced the end is upon us.
How does a ghost know this?
Before I died, he came to see me. He had questions about demons. I was the exorcist after all. He'd become fixated on the idea that a sea of demons could crash upon the islands and wipe us out.
And going by what you have told me so far, he isn't wrong. That is precisely the point of the next island.
A flood seen by the gods to wash away sin.
The investigator is here.
What did he want to know from you?
What mysteries are around us?
Are there signs to look for? Can we divine from the stars if a flood is coming? Harmless questions from someone who has the responsibility of overseeing the end of the islands. His role is to look for signs that an island is going to end and make sure that death and birth are happening properly.
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
The innocuous questions came first. Then he started asking me about initiating a demonic invasion or using demons as weapons.
Why ask about that?
He dressed it up in pretense about the warning signs of the end of an island. I'm not a fool though. You don't ask these questions unless there is a dark intent.
Sure.
What did you tell him?
How demons enter the islands, how possession works. All standard topics everyone in the syndicate is educated on.
So why was he asking?
I think he was hoping for some nuance or detail that wasn't public knowledge. I didn't give anything away. There are forbidden secrets that exorcists guard.
Yeah, this makes it even more likely that Witness was the one to supply Henry with demonology, right?
Paradise feels wrong.
Let me ask a direct question. Do you think Witness was trying to use demons to cleanse the island?
That I cannot say. He certainly was fixated on it though.
Okay, thank you for actually noting something down at least.
What do you know about KHX's disappearance?
Another mystery for the Grand Investigator. I don't know what happened to him, but he's still on the island somewhere.
Oh, he is still on the island. Yeah, we found his body. In that capacity, he is still on the island.
Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
Speak to the Grand Marshal, Investigator. See if you believe her.
Did you see the architect last
The
night?
truth is all around you, investigator.
Have you asked Witness? Convenient she was there, isn't it?
Did you see Crimson last night?
You should speak to her, Investigator. She doesn't have an alibi. Anyone can corroborate.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you see the doctor last night?
Who would benefit from a crime like this?
His clinic holds a secret.
Yeah, the broken door. Would anybody playing this game actually find one last kiss before ever talking to the doctor?
Did you see Lydia and Sam Daybreak last night?
Mystery awaits.
The logs at the Paradise Gates will confirm several things. Their alibis and their time frame. Consider the time frame, Investigator.
Yeah, I pretty much did last episode. It does not add up.
Did you see Witness to the End last night?
Do you understand, investigator?
Witness and Carmelina spent the evening together. I wonder if that means anything.
Hoo boy, okay. Then, I don't know. Let's just go top to bottom. I cannot even fathom what she will tell me about all those things.
What do you know about the second Holy Seal?
What mysteries are around us?
The mystery of mysteries. What is it? What's the secret? A closely guarded secret. People have found the answer.
Sure.
Who?
That's too easy.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm a busy woman.
You are, but the path is worth treading. I have seen things, people talking, things being discarded. You'll need to search behind contrivances.
Yeah, we pretty much already solved that mystery.
In your professional opinion, could the demon possessing Henry keep Henry alive in the depths of space?
There haven't been any recorded incidents of it, but the universe is vast and a mysterious place. When a demon possesses a person, they fuse with them, sometimes purely physically, sometimes only psychically. Henry's demon did both. It exerts a significant power over Henry.
Enough power to allow his body to withstand a vacuum.
Demons are not from our planet. They come from the most terrifying reaches of the cosmos. They are attuned to space in a way we can never be. Some demonic races exist only as psychic shadows. Some navigate the edges of black holes. Some bend cosmic energy into huge cities. The right demon could definitely hold a human body together while outside our world.
What about psychically feeling out and manipulating a lock on another planet?
The second Holy Seal sounds thrilling, Investigator. It varies from race to race, but most demons understand space far better than us. They understand that the cosmos isn't just physicality, it exists as a psychic plane as well. Some demons' races can see the psychic shape of space. They can see the essence of everything and how it is linked on planes that we can't comprehend.
The investigator is here.
So that's pretty much a yes, right?
What are the chances of the demon possessing Henry being one that can hold his body together in the vacuum of space and physically perceive the inner workings of a secret lock?
Mystery awaits.
What of the chances of the council being murdered and the exiled investigator being brought back?
Slim, then.
You need to decide what the truth is.
Yeah, I am pretty much taking this as a yes. Henry's demon could have done that. Oh boy, this is getting to be a marathon here. Okay, in that case, the fourth Holy Seal.
Do you know anything about the fourth Holy Seal?
I know it requires godliness to get through.
That's strange.
How do you know that?
As a spirit, I can go places others can't.
Sure.
How can someone get through it?
Find out how to become close to a god.
What about Henry?
What are gods and demons when you get down to it?
I am asking you! That is my question.
Aliens being from the depth of the universe?
How could the syndicate differentiate between a demon and a god?
How can I differentiate between a demon and a god? Please! I am begging you!
What if that's the flaw in their plan? Could a demon get through the god's seal?
Could it?
Okay, let's actually read that. Henry's demon, One Last Kiss, speculates that a demon could pass through the fourth Holy Seal. Gods and demons are just aliens, so how would the seal barrier differentiate? Huh. Maybe we can get more on that within the trial. Judge seems kind of ethereal, so maybe Judge would know? Okay, third seal then.
Do you know anything about the third Holy Seal?
Who could get through there?
Those are facts.
A special
are they
lock.
the truth?
Requires an unusual key.
Yeah, we already know who got through there. Then,
What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Mystery awaits.
Was his possession when the wheels were set in motion? You should find out. What if someone high up sent him? What if someone set him up? What if this was part of the plan? What if someone needed to trigger the end of the island? What if someone accessed the grimoires in the library?
pretty much.
What do you know about the escape last
The
night?
truth is all around you, investigator.
Everyone is lying. What about the distance and time? Have you checked that?
I did.
Did Henry go through the Syndicate HQ?
He didn't.
He'll have been logged if he did.
Yeah, we have pretty much confirmed that he went through the barracks. But the problem is, we still don't know why Akiko ferried him through there, and we don't have conclusive proof. Like, that Akiko can't just write off as a coincidence.
Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside the council building?
Are you happy with your truths?
The council building is awash with evidence, investigator. Check everywhere. What secrets does the sea hold? What about reaching for the sky?
The sea hold. Okay. Because evidence in the sky, I am guessing she's talking about the council roof. But we haven't really looked around the pillars of the council building. That is an avenue of investigation we should pursue immediately, pretty much. But the last two things.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Know anything about demons on the island?
I was wondering when you'd encounter them.
Them!
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
I have seen a lot of things. Watched a lot of people do a lot of things. Have you heard the rumors? A secret demonology research room run by someone that it shouldn't be.
Got it.
Where?
You should go and speak to Crimson. She'll be able to help.
I mean, we know where it is and we know who was in it. But why go to Crimson? That kind of phrasing makes it sound like Crimson is both aware and in opposition, like she would reveal it for a price. And that means she is at least not in cahoots with Carmelina and or Witness.
There is a secret in the dead zone. But there is a problem with that, isn't there?
Don't test me.
The dead zone is off limits. You need the correct key to get in, and you'd be logged.
But we have Sam's secret tunnel.
Do you understand,
Precisely.
investigator?
What if there was another way in, though?
Do you understand, investigator?
A tunnel, perhaps?
What tunnel?
Do you like to drink, investigator? A nice wine on a summer's evening at the best bar in town?
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
A stroll afterwards, perhaps, behind the bar, exploring the world. And what do you find?
I have a bad feeling about
Ooh.
this.
That is the interesting bit, isn't it?
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
Our dear Witness going where he shouldn't.
The investigator is here.
Anyone else?
We know Carmelina and Sam did.
Mr. Daybreak is a very naughty boy, isn't he?
I like the phrasing of that.
So, deciphering all that, Witness has been using a tunnel behind Sam's bar to get into the dead zone so he can use the secret demonology lab.
I am so frustrated with your literal way of talking sometimes.
Yeah, I figured. But at least we have like a witness testimony for this now. I mean, we probably could have assumed, and it probably would have held up in court, since we found both evidence of Witness's presence as well as the tunnel, which is the only way to get there. So yeah. But still nice that we have one more corroboration for that.